Vitruvian Sports, live and direct. Today I am talking to you about your landing. Yes, your landing. Because a lot of you are doing box jumps and you guys are going for crazy heights. I mean, just outlandish. Well, that's in for another video. But point is, it's not so much the jumping, it's the landing. And a lot of you, you're coming down and you're landing, you're coming with so much force and so much impact. And it's causing a lot of problems. You guys aren't landing properly. So there's shin splints, there are knee problems, maybe some hip, and also too, if you're not strong, if your body isn't built up, if you're not prepared and ready to handle it, then also too some back problems. So today we're going to talk about landing and landing with good form. All right, so first thing is, a lot of times when people land, and especially when it's from a height that's too much, when you're jumping from too high, coming down a landing, if you're weak, the first thing you see a lot of people do is, you notice they'll land and they'll do this. That's because their back isn't strong enough. So first thing is, that's your number one indicator you're not ready yet. The next thing you'll see is when people land, first thing is when they come down, boom, and there's no bend whatsoever. This is it. This is as much as they get. And so that's also another problem. That creates such a jarring effect at the joints, especially the knee, because it's caught in between the ground and yourself, and that's what takes the brunt of the impact. So number one thing is I want to talk about today is a proper landing. And the first thing is I like to call is ninja. And I use ninja, and I tell everyone I train, what's one of the things you notice about a ninja? Well, the way they move. Well, other than the killing and the silentness and all that, and the shadowy activity, but it's the way they land. They're very light on their feet. They're very quiet. And so when you land, you always want to land on the balls of your feet. The balls of your feet. So this part right here, right across there. Not the toes, not the arch, not the heel, but the balls of your feet. So when you come down, and it's very soft. And I'll show you again with my shoes off. All right, so you see as I landed there, balls of my feet, cushioned. Basically, I'm using the calf to absorb the impact. Next part to the landing is using quad and the hips. So, as I mentioned before, I used the calf and basically the balls of my feet. Now we're gonna bring in other factors, other muscle groups that help absorb your force. So now as you watch when I land again, you see I come down, my body compressed, I bend, and absorb the force rather than landing stiff and in a jarring motion. So this way it'll lessen the impact, lessen the force, lessen the beating and the pounding on joints, especially like the knees, and also to the feet and in the shins. All right, so practice your landing, cushion, under control. Ninja, land like a ninja, nice and quiet. All right, you'll see over, I'll put some videos up of the triple extension videos and working increasing your vertical, and pretty much you can reverse everything I put in the video. Calves, knees, hips, making those strong and making those able to absorb the impact in your landing. So you get a nice controlled, soft landing that won't cause any long-term effects or damage later on down the road. All right, questions of course, let me know. Like it because it's a good video and you people need to know this. All right, subscribe to me if you haven't already. And like I said, these videos will be over here. You can check out those too. Read them all or watch them all, compare them, put them together, and then go out and perform an awesome workout. All right? Push, persistence, and progress. I'll see you guys soon.